Hi all, I'm Ritu Oda this side, Microsoft certified Excel trainer, and I'm into training industry from last 14 years. Trained more than 25,000 people already in Excel and in PowerPoint. So I'm going to discuss which generally people face a lot of challenges during their work and which has been used during the corporate. So today we are going to talk about the conditional formatting, which is a very important tool in Excel, and as its the name suggests, conditional formatting is used to highlight the data. We are going to use today the 8 options. So I have this employee data which has employee code, first name, last name, department, region, department code, hire date, salary, HRA, gross, tax and net. So my first basic question is I want to highlight wherever it's the sales as a red color. So generally people what they do is they just select the data and go to the fill color and basically highlight them by using the filter command. So the filter between the conditional and the difference between the filter and the conditional formatting is filter is not dynamic. If you change the data, it will not allow you to change the color. Whereas in the case of the conditional formatting, it's a dynamic thing. So that's why it's always good to use this feature. So let's understand how it works. Excel works on the selection. The first step is I'll be selecting the entire column, and this option is in home and conditional formatting and highlight cell rules, and then I'll be going to equal to. There are two options, one is text that contain, one is equal to. So if your exact requirement is there which is sales, so I'll be going to equal to and not to text that contains. I'll be telling you the difference soon. So I'll go to equal to and I'll type sales. It's not a case sensitive. If you write in capital or in small, it will work. You can see I've written in small letters, still it is going to work. Now if you click on OK, you'll see all my sales are red. If tomorrow I change the data, you'll see the sales coming as red. Same way the salesperson, I make it as finance, it will color will go off. So this way you can give the conditional formatting by going to equal to. Now I'll be doing finance as green. So I'll go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. I'll go to equal to and I'll choose the finance. Spelling needs to be correct. By default it takes the red color. Over here we have many colors options. So we have light red with dark red text, yellow fill, green fill, and so many options are there. If you want a particular color, you can just go to the custom format. In custom format, by default it opens on the font, so I'll be going to the fill. I'll go to the fill and I'll choose a lightest green color. If you wish to give the font also, so you can just go over here and give the font color maybe red. Now if I'll click on OK, so wherever it is finance, you'll see the background color as green and the text color as red. So this is about how to give basically the conditional formatting to the text data. Now we'll be basically talking about the numeric data. I want to color the salary which is greater than 1 lakh, or you can say 100,000, in my entire column H. I'll select the column H, go to the conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and I'll choose the option greater than, and in greater than I'll just type the option 1 lakh. As soon as I was typing it, you'll see the color coming. If I'll click on OK, you'll see all the values which is greater than 1 lakh been colored as red. Similar way, if you wish to give any other condition, like maybe conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and you want to use between. So I want to say between 70 and 90,000 as yellow. So I'll go to between. From here I'll choose 70,000. And from here I'll write 90,000, the lowest slab and the highest slab, and from here I'll be choosing the color maybe yellow. Once I click on OK, all the salaries which are between 70 and 90,000 been colored as yellow. So conditional formatting is very useful feature in Excel, and I recommend this to all my participants to use it, so that you can basically highlight your data. And it's a dynamic, like tomorrow maybe my salary, one of my employees salary been increased to 70,000, you'll see the automatically the colors are going to come. Now the next feature of the conditional formatting which has been used a lot is duplicacy. I have my all the employee codes over there, but by chance duplicate also been entered. I want to see wherever is the employee code duplicacy is there. To see it manually, it is a very difficult task. But if you use the conditional formatting, you can see you are able to figure it out very quickly. I'll select the employee code, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and the last option is their duplicate values. If you click on duplicate values and click on OK, you'll see all the values which are duplicate been colored. So by chance to employee code, which is number 2 and number 5, is been entered twice. So that's why they've been highlighted. To check, like suppose if I make one employee code as 7, you'll see that that has also been highlighted. So again, it's a very important feature. Duplicacy can be checked in numbers, in text, in date. Any format is there, you can check the duplicacy and you'll see they've been colored. Now the difference between the equal to and the text that contain. If over here I'll basically in text I'll be using the last name, and I'll go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and I'll use this option text that contain, and I'll use RA. Wherever it is RA in the word, that should be colored. So I've just written RA word and I'm choosing over here the green fill. If I click on OK, all the words which have RA in them, those been highlighted. So in the case of Rai Mundekar we have RA, in Ranganathan we have RA, and in Sutradhar we have RA in between. So basically wherever it's a text that contains option, wherever you want a basically like specific text to be colored, the basis, then we use this option text that contain. If you want to color exactly, then use equal to. For any queries guys, you can just write on a comment, I'll answer them. Okay, now the next option comes basically again which has been used a lot, is called data bars. So I'll select HRA, I'll go to conditional formatting, and this option is called data bars. Now if I'll choose any color, I'll be choosing maybe like yellow. I'll increase the column width and you'll see the bar graph inside the cell. High is the value, high is the bar. So Microsoft emphasizes a lot on displaying your data graphically. So this is the best way to display your data, the bar graph inside the cell. If my by chance any of the value is negative, I'm just putting a negative sign, you'll see the red bar onto the left side. So if you have a mixture of a positive and a negative numbers, you'll see red displays the negative value which will come onto the left side, and the positive numbers will come with some other color onto your right hand side. So if you have some data where you have the mixture of positive and negative values, you can use this option of data bars. Now I'm selecting the net salary, select the net, and using this option conditional formatting, and I'm using this option icon sets. Again a wonderful option and one of my favorites. So if you select from here maybe these icons, so it shows green being the highest, yellow being the mid, and red being the lowest. Now I'll just double click and you'll see all the icons start coming in front of the values. It's showing green being the highest, red being the lowest, and yellow being the mid. I hope you have understand and you've liked the video. Thank you all of you. Thanks a lot.